Hey guys, today I have a Boxycharm unboxing for the month of May. This here is the PR based box that Boxycharm sends to me every single month. Again, this is for the month of May. You guys always want to know the weight and dimensions, so I got you guys right now. The dimensions of this box over here is 7 by 5 by 3 inches, and the weight of this particular box is 1.2 pounds. Now I can't tell you the variation because unfortunately there was no variation card in here. I looked, and when I'm telling you I looked. It's not in here. However, I gave you the weight, I gave you the dimensions, and now I can show you exactly what came in my box. Keep in mind, I've already opened it. I've already used the items and incorporated into creating this look, which was a lot of fun. The first item in this variation is this product over here. It is the Tarte Micellar Magic Water. Now, I have used micellar waters in the past. I own them. I have them. I use them. Point is, I'm familiar with micellar waters. This is unscented. It is a cleanser, so you can definitely use this to break down the makeup on your skin and then follow up with a cleanser, and or you can do a whole cleanser and then follow up with this to go ahead and remove whatever makeup you left behind. I ended up incorporating it in today's video to remove any fallout from my eyeshadow. When I film my videos, my skin is already clean, so I wouldn't have had use for this other than doing my eyes first and then using this to wipe away any fallout, and it worked perfectly. You guys will see in the try-on piece, and I like the packaging. Like the little pump mechanism is just everything. It made life so much easier. The next item in this variation is the Blink Black Lash Primer. I've owned primers in the past, but they were white and I didn't necessarily like them because they would leave like a white cast, and I would really try to like apply mascara to really cover it up, and it just was not happening. But this actually did the trick. The formula is very moussey. I am not necessarily a fan of the wand applicator. I'm more about an actual brush, but this actually did the job, and it did well enough to the point that once I applied the mascara on top of it, I decided to go completely natural and not apply falsies, which I usually go for a falsie no matter what. So this was really nice. I want to wait and see how it wears with my mascara and how it plays around with the removal process. So we're going to wait and see, but I ended up getting this in this variation. The next item is the lippy that I have on right now. Again, stay to the try-on piece. You guys will definitely see how she went on. This is the Jouer lip gloss with coconut oil. This one is in the shade Via Condati. She hasn't gotten on my teeth yet, which I'm really excited about. By the way, if you're not subscribed to my channel, what are you guys waiting for? Hello. Make sure you click that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. I would really, really appreciate it. And since you're up in that area, just click the thumbs up. That really helps my channel out, so thank you in advance. But yes, so this is the lippy that I applied on my lips. I'll go ahead and swatch her on the back of my hand for you guys so you can get a better feel of what she looks like. But I'll do like a layered version, like nice and packed, and then I'll do like a super sheer version. If you pack her on, she can look like this. If you sheer her out, that's what she will look like. Now do keep in mind, your lip shade always changes the shade of a lippy, so this is what she looks like, which is very different than what I have on my lips. It is really pretty, and it smells like vanilla, which doesn't hurt. The next item in this variation is the Pretty Vulgar Eyelid Primer. It is a nice primer, but it is tacky. This would be amazing for like a clean cut crease when you're just gonna pack on the color, because once you apply a product on top of it, that baby is going nowhere. Just saying. So if you want to apply this all over the lid, you are gonna want to set it. That way, once you're blending your eyeshadow product on top, it's just going to be an easy and seamless blend. I'm going to add a little pea size over here. This is what she looks like. It's an actual like vanilla shade, but once you blend her out, it shears out to the point where you don't really see anything. So it kind of goes on somewhat transparent. So this was actually really nice. I'm not mad at it at all. I still have to learn to play around with it. I'm going to try her with a cut crease and see how that works, but it's performed really nice today. And then the last item in this variation, which makes me really, really excited, is the Hourglass. This is my PR box, like I mentioned, and what's funny is this was my choice for my paid base box. So I might have two, or I might have one to give away. We will wait and see what happens. I ended up getting in the shade Champagne Flash, and this is what it looks like. It is what I have on my cheeks right now. It is so pretty. It is so pretty. Obviously you have to blend it out, but look how crazy and in your face that is. Now I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out for you guys so you can get a better idea like how it blends. But she is so pretty. I'm so happy about this one. I kind of hope, I'm sorry, I always love giving back to you guys, but I kind of hope that in my paid base box, I end up getting a different shade. That way I can try a different shade, because this one over here is stunning. As you guys know, this box retails for $25 and you get 5 full-size beauty items. I just showed you the 5 full-size beauty items. Now I'm gonna move on to the try-on piece where I put these products into play. Keep in mind, the eyeshadow palette is one that was previously featured in Boxycharm boxes. Since I didn't get one in this box, I figured I'd go ahead and show you guys how an eyeshadow plays around with that primer. Other than that, everything else is products from this box. So let's dive on in and play around with the items. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the Pretty Vulgar eyeshadow base, and I'm just gonna use like a pea size, like a very, very small amount is gonna go a long way. This is a tacky base. It is not a deal breaker. You just really need to make sure that you set it if you don't want your eyeshadow to skid. Because I didn't get an eyeshadow palette in this box. I went in with one that I got several months ago in a Boxycharm box. The one that I unboxed was completely broken. Well, at least the white shade. So I ended up giving that away to somebody else that didn't need the light shade but liked all the other ones. And I ended up getting another one. So for starters, like I said, I would go ahead with this primer in specific, and any primer really, and just set that primer in place. So I dove into that vanilla shade, and I am patting that shade all over the lid. And then once that's all set, whatever's left, you can just blend out. I then grabbed a big fluffy brush and dipped into the second shade in the little palette. I just applied that onto my crease and just blended that out vigorously out here on the outer portion. It's just gonna add some warmth to the eye look. The next shade I dove into is this fourth shade over here. I tapped out. I applied her directly on the crease. I didn't bring it too far up or too far down, just directly onto my crease. Once you have that shade sitting where you want her to be, you can go in with that initial brush and just blend that out. It doesn't have to be super sharp or harsh. You just kind of want to add a little bit of depth up in that area. As you see, I did lose a little bit of that vibrancy of the pale vanilla. So I am going to go in and just pat some of that shade right back into place. I don't want a full-on cut crease. I don't need it to be super like clean cut. I just want the lid to stand out with this look. And then the next step is to wing it out. So I just have like an angled liner brush, brow brush. Either would work, and I'm just dipping into the very last shade over here, and then I'm winging it out. Now sometimes for that sharp edge, I just like to take my finger and drag it out, and it really helps with that process. It is a faux wing, so technically you don't have to bring it all the way towards the inner corners. That's one less thing you have to worry about. Next, I'm gonna try the Micellar Water with eyeshadows. Unfortunately, as you guys are very well aware, there tends to be some fallout. So having a product like this is actually really helpful, because you can just pick up whatever makeup fell on to the rest of your face and then move on with the balance of your routine, which is awesome. It just makes life a lot easier. And now we can move on to the base and all that good stuff. Because I did not receive those items in my box, I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera, come back so that we can try the rest of the products. With that original brush for this shade, tap out as much as possible. and then blend that on the bottom portion of your eyes. With the angled brush, tapped into that deep chocolate shade, tapped out, and elongated the inner corners of my eyes. I think this product is going to be really cool. I am going to apply it on the top and the bottom and see how that works. Apparently this is supposed to lengthen and volumize the lashes before you even apply your mascara. I gotta tell you that if you didn't tell me it was a primer, I'd really believe it was a mascara. It coats really well. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a mascara on top, and we're gonna see if it does anything different. Now this is one of my, like, probably my top favorite mascara. So we're just going to coat our natural lashes and see, do we still need falsies. These are my lashes with 2 coats of the Big Look mascara by Pure on top of the primer. I think it looks really good. I love how deep, dark black it is. If you close up, like if you get real close up, you can see my lashes are kind of pretty clumped up on this area. So they're bunched up, not necessarily spidery, but almost getting there, which is why I stopped when I did. Now, you might be thinking, well, it might have gotten slightly spidery because you applied way too many coats of the primer. No, no. The instructions say that you can pile on as many coats as you want. I stopped at 2, girls. So this is what it ended up looking like on my eyes, and I'm not mad at it. Next, we're going to play around with the highlighter. I'm going to go ahead and just apply her like this wherever I would normally apply a highlighter. I'm going to use for once the bottom part of my Hank & Henry sponge, and I'm just going to blend those edges out. This is just 1 coat of this. You can definitely apply more on top and make it like way more illuminated. I'm going to go ahead and do that, but as you guys can see, like a little is going to go a very long way. So if you want kind of like that glowy, very halo, angelic look, just a little bit will be fine. But if you want that J-Lo glow in your face, then you can apply more, and it's definitely going to flash. It's really flawless. I really love my Hourglass products. I'm really excited Boxycharm featured something like this in their boxes. And then the last product we're gonna play with is this super vampy shade by Jouer. This is in Via Condati. Via Condati. It is one of their lip glosses. I can work with this. And I don't have a color like this, like in form of lip gloss, so that's kind of exciting. Now, you guys know that when it comes to lip glosses, a little bit is going to go a very long way for me because I don't necessarily like lip glosses. As you guys can see, it's really deep in its packaging, but you can go very light-handed and it doesn't have to be super dark. This is the look that I was able to create using all the items from this box. What's really awesome is I was also able to incorporate an eyeshadow palette that I previously received, and I think the look came together really, really well. Let me know down below, what do you guys think about this variation? Are you looking forward to your box? And which of these items are you really looking forward to possibly seeing in your box? Alright guys, that is a wrap for this video. Do not forget to leave me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye guys.